I'm back. Yes, I'm back with the division of polynomial. I'll teach you the long division and the synthetic division. But before that, we will have first, when a polynomial is divided by a monomial. If your divisor is a monomial, you just divide each term by the given divisor. So this is negative 49x cubed plus 42x to the 5 minus 84x to the 7 divided by 7x squared. Again, you divide each term by the given divisor. This will give you now 49x cubed over 7x squared plus 42x to the 5th power minus 7 over 7x squared minus 84x to the 7th power over 7x squared. Then you just simplify the givens. So you have negative 49 divided by 7 is negative 7. And the rule of exponent in the division, you just subtract the exponent. So x cubed and x squared, 3 minus 1, that will give you 1, so x. Plus 42 divided by 7 is x, and 5 minus 2 is 3. You have x cubed minus 84 divided 7 is 12, and 7 minus 2 is x to the power of 5. This is your final answer. For number 2, again, you just simply divide each term by your given divisor. Monomial. You have now 9 x to the 4th x cubed divided by negative 3x squared y plus 3x cubed y squared divided by negative 3x squared y minus 12x squared y divided by negative 3x squared y. Simplify. 9 divided by 3 is negative 3. Positive divide negative is negative. Again, subtract the exponent of the same variable. X to the 4th and x squared is x squared. 3 minus 1 is y squared. Positive divide negative will give you negative. 3 divide 3 is 1. 3 minus 2 is 1, y squared, and y is y. Negative divide negative is positive. 12 divide 3 is 4, and x squared, 1, y, and y is 1. So therefore, there is no variable left. So we are left with a constant. So the final answer now is this one, negative 3x squared, y squared minus xy plus 4. That is if your given divisor is a monomial. How about if it's a binomial, a trinomial, and so on? So let's proceed now with the long division and the synthetic division. I'll discuss first long division. So first, the long division. We will divide 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 10x plus 3 divided by x minus 3. The first thing to do in long division is you take a look at your dividend and your divisor. Arrange first your divisor and your dividend in standard form. What do you mean by that standard form? That standard form is just simply from highest exponent down to the constant. If there is a lacking exponent, add 0. So let's start now. You have 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 10x plus 3. Since your dividend is already in standard form, the highest exponent is 3, you have 2, 1, and the constant divided by x minus 3. So we are now ready to divide. We will divide now. Here, ayan, that's 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 10x plus 3 divided by x minus 3. First, ano ang unang gagawin? You just simply divide the first term of your divisor with the first term of your dividend. Again, divide the first term of your dividend with the first term of your divisor. Our first term here is 2x cubed. Our first term here is x. So, ilagay natin ito as a scratch, as our solution. So, you have the first term, 2x cubed divided by x will give you 2x squared. So, that is now here your first quotient, 2x squared. After that, you multiply this one to your given divisor. So 2x squared divided times x will give you 2x cubed And 2x squared times negative 3 is negative 6x squared. After that, you subtract. In subtracting polynomial, we should change the sign of the second polynomial. So this becomes now negative, and this negative here will become positive. So we will change the sign. You have now 0, this 0, negative 3 plus 6x squared. We have already changed the sign. This will give you now 3x squared, then bring down negative 10x. So repeat the process. The resulting polynomial here, the first term, should be divided by the first term of your divisor. So that's 3x squared divided by x will give you 3x. So that's positive 3x. Again, multiply 3x times x is 3x squared, and 3x times negative 3 will give you negative 9x. Again, change the sign. If you're going to subtract, this becomes now negative, and this negative will become positive. So this is 0, then negative 10x plus 9x. Take negative 10x plus 9x will give you negative x, right? Because 10 is greater than 9, and the sign of your 10 here is negative, and bring down positive 3. So again, divide the first term, that's negative x, divided by the first term of your divisor. This will give you now negative 1. So you have negative 1. Negative 1 times x will give you negative x. Negative 1 times negative 3 is positive 3. Again, this will become positive. This will become negative. So negative x plus x is 0. Positive 3 and negative 3 is 0. 0. Therefore, this is now your quotient. 2x squared plus 3x minus 1. Let's have example number 2. Number 2. This example, 9x cubed plus 3x to the 4th minus 9x plus 9 divided by x minus 2. Is your dividend written in standard form? Tingnan natin. So since hindi siya naka-arrange in standard form, we will first arrange this one. So that dividend, 9x cubed, since your highest exponent here is 4, that should be written first. You have now plus 9x cubed, and we have no x squared. Then we will add up 0x squared. Then you have 9x plus 9. So you have now, again, if merong laking exponent, kumpletuhin mo siya by adding up 0. So you have now 3x to the 4th plus 9x cubed plus 0x squared. Since wala tayong power of 2 here, minus 9x plus 9. So this is now written in standard form, and we are now ready to divide. So you have now, again, we'll copy this one. That's 3x to the 4th plus 9x cubed plus 0x squared minus 9x plus 9 divided by our divisor, x minus 2. Same thing, divide the first term of your dividend with the first term of your divisor. So let's have this one as our scratch, charot. So that's 3x to the 4th divided by your first term, x. This will give you now 3x cubed. So that's 3x cubed. Again, multiply 3x cubed times x is 3x to the 4th power. 3x cubed times negative 2 is negative 6x cubed. Again, we will subtract. Since we're going to subtract, this becomes now negative, and this becomes positive. So this is now 0. Positive 9x cubed plus 6x cubed is positive 15x cubed. Bring down the cons. The next, you have 0x squared. Again, divide the first term with the first term of your divisor. That's 15x cubed divided by x. So this is now 15x squared. So that's 15x squared. Multiply again. 15x squared times x is 15x cubed. 15x squared times negative 2 is negative 30x squared. Subtract again. This becomes now negative, and this becomes positive. So that's 0. 0x squared plus 30x squared is 30x squared. Bring down the next term, negative 9x. Again, divide the first term. That's 30x squared divided by x is 30x. So you have 30x here. Multiply 30x times x is 30x squared. 30x times negative 2 is negative 60x. Again, subtract. This becomes now negative and this becomes positive. So that's 0. Negative 9x plus 60x is 51x. 60 is greater than 9 and 60 is positive. Then bring down positive 9. Again, divide the first term, 51x divided by your divisor x. So this will give you now 51 plus 51. 51 times x is 51x. 51 times negative 2 is negative 102. Subtract, this becomes now negative, and this is positive 0. Positive 9 plus 102 is 111. So ano ang gagawin natin sa remainder? You just simply add the remainder here with your quotient. Add the remainder 101 to 11 over your divisor, that is x minus 2. So this is now your final answer. So this is how to divide using the long division. How about if we'll be having the synthetic division? The synthetic division, the same thing with the long division. See to it that your dividend and your divisor is written in standard form. If it's not, write it first in standard form. Since we have here x cubed plus 2x squared plus 4x minus 5 is already written in standard form, we are now ready to divide using the synthetic division. So first, we will equate your divisor to 0 to find our constants. Our divisor is x plus 3 equals 0. So this implies that your x is negative 3. That will be our constant here. In synthetic division, we'll just take all the numerical coefficient of the terms of your dividend. So our numerical coefficient here is 1. Our numerical coefficient here is 2. Our numerical coefficient here is 4. And our numerical coefficient here is 5. Alright? A horizontal line. Next, ano ang unang gagawin? The first thing to do is bring down the first constant. Ayan. Our first constant is 1. So we'll bring this one and multiply here and add. So bring down the first constant. Multiply to our given divisor. 1 times negative 3, and write your answer to the next column. So 1 times negative 3 is negative 3. Add it up, 2 plus negative 3 is negative 1. Repeat the process. Negative 3 times, negative 1 times negative 3 is positive 3. Add it up, 4 plus 3, you have 7. Repeat the process again. 7 times negative 3 is negative 21. Add it up, since negative 5 plus negative 21 has the same sign, you just add this one, you have now negative 26. And take note that your numbers up here in the third column are the numerical coefficient of your quotient. And your quotient should be 1 less than the degree of your dividend. So therefore, since our dividend here is x cubed, your quotient should be 1 less than the degree. So this is now the degree of 2. This is the degree of 1. This is your constant, and that is your remainder. Therefore, the numerical coefficient of your degree 2 is 1, so that's x squared. Minus the degree of 1, that's negative x. Your constant is 7. Then our remainder is negative 26. So that's negative 26 over your divisor, which is x plus 3. So this is now your final answer using the synthetic division. Let's have example number 2. Our example number 2, you have 5x to the 4th plus x squared plus 2x plus 4 over x plus 1. Our highest exponent here is 4. Is it written in standard form? Yeah, x to the 4th, wala tayong x cubed, so we will add 0. So therefore, your dividend becomes 5x to the 4th. Since you have lacking x cubed, we will add 0x cubed. Then you have now your x squared plus 2x plus 4. This is now in standard form, and the numerical coefficients here are 5, 0, 1, 2, and 4. Our divisor is x plus 1, equating that 1 to 0, that will give you negative 1. So you have here our negative 1, and our numerical coefficients 0, 5, 0, 1, 2, and 4. The same thing, bring down the first constant, that's 5, multiply here, and 5 times negative 1 is negative 5. 0 plus negative 5 is negative 5. Negative 5 times negative 1 is positive 5. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 times negative 1 is negative 6. 2 minus 6 is negative 4. Negative 4 times negative 1 is positive 4, and 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. Again, this is the numerical coefficients of your quotient, and your quotient should be 1 less than its degree. Our degree here is 4, therefore this is now the degree of 3, this is the degree of 2, this is the degree of 1, this is your constant and your remainder. The last number here is your remainder. Therefore, your quotient now is the numerical coefficient of your degree 3 is 5, so therefore that's 5x cubed. The degree of 2, it's negative 5x squared. The degree of 1 is plus 6x. Then your constant minus 4 plus your quotient 8 over your divisor x plus 1. So this is now your quotient using the synthetic division. So whatever method you're gonna use, you will arrive with the same answer, synthetic division or the long division. So that's it, and see you again next time.